It was the bonnet for me.
I got some confirmation. This man is a certified narcissist. I just got finished watching Lovely T's video. I thought I was reaching when I said that him speaking in third person was a red flag for me. I really thought I was reaching. No, she too pointed that out. She pointed out a lot of things. And I had to pause. I stopped the video, put it private, mainly because the audio was super low, but also I wanted to add something to this. After I finished making the video, I see Derrick posted a video. In his video, he's reacting to his video, and that shit was cringe worthy as fuck.
Derrick Jaxn. If you don't know him, he is a self-proclaimed relationship guru. Mainly women love him, the men hate him. Seems as if he's the opposite of Kevin Samuels. He lifts up black women while Kevin Samuels puts him down, right? He gives great advice. He talks about narcissism and the types of men that you gotta run from, right? So why wouldn't we love him? Now the question is Derrick Jaxn a narcissist? I see it everywhere. Everybody's just saying it on Instagram. They're saying it on YouTube, under the comment sections. And you guys know that I'm like low-key obsessed about narcs and exposing narcs. Am I a professional? No, I'm not. But I see the signs and I like to point them out just to help other people so that they can know if they're dealing with one. Okay, boom. I don't really know if he is. I don't watch him enough to see his behaviors, but I know that he's a hypocrite. Obvious, that's completely obvious. Like you put down men that cheat and you say that women shouldn't give men a second chance after they cheat, but yet you've been cheating on your wife for a long time, it seems, and you failed to mention that, which is a red flag in itself. I'm gonna give you a couple of red flags that make me think that he might be a narcissist. This video is just a really quick one just to, speak on the topic. And if you guys want, we could go live like we did with the Kevin Samuels. You guys could chime in. It'll be fun. I'll have clips. Like right now, I would throw in some things, but it's just way too much. I don't got time, but I got time. Enough to do this. So back to what I was saying. He apparently cheated on his wife, was exposed by none other than a narcissist herself, Tasha K. Tasha K exposes him. It seemed as if she was getting aroused at the thought of exposing him. It was so cringy, the way she was talking. I've never come across somebody that had so much joy in exposing others. It's just like, you guys, if you watch for yourself, pay attention. It was very cringy the way she was excited. At least in my opinion, it was. As far as the cheating goes, just because you cheat, it does not make you a narcissist, you guys. Let's be real here. Cheating does not make you a narcissist. It makes you a fucking cheater. That's that. If you can acknowledge what you did and apologize and you do better, that's fine. But to throw God and Jesus into it, I don't really like that. I don't know if it's sincere. I don't know if it's real. One thing that he did do was he said that he realized that his life started to fuck up after he proclaimed or gave his life to Christ, right? That happens to a lot of people, spiritual warfare. You go through it. You give your life to Christ and then your life becomes harder. I believe that part. But is that an excuse is the question. The reason I asked that is because your wife said on the live that you did with her in her bonnet, she said that you were cheating, like as if you were doing it a lot. And way before this scandal came out, where you were just recently exposed by two women. So what does that say? You're using the fact that you gave your life to Christ and you were pissed off with God, so you just said, fuck it, and just started cheating and doing all this stuff. Bullshit, because you were cheating before. Don't do that. Who are you trying to play, sir? Another red flag for me when it comes down to narcs is Speaking in third person, I know it's not like a valid, thing, or I can't just say, "Oh yeah, you just said your name," or you're a narcissist. No, it's not that. It's how you do it, how often you do it. He does it a lot. I didn't like it, but he was referring to himself in third person on the lives that he was doing with his wife. And another thing, he did not acknowledge the cheating prior. It seemed as if he was promoting his book more so. That's a red flag as well. Um, and just the thing, when the child was making, I guess, crying or whatever, I'll be right there. I'll be right there, sweetheart. It was just like, you're doing too much. You're trying too hard. I know you probably don't hold hands, let alone like kiss each other, but yet you're holding hands on camera. Why are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove to us? Did you make her go on camera? Because she said that you didn't. She said it was her idea. If it was her idea, I would assume that she would have at least had her hair in a ponytail, not in a damn bonnet. It feels as if that first live that you did, she was kind of caught off guard, and you asked her if she wanted to come to the live. It was like a last minute decision, I think. You're trying to protect the brand. It's fine. It's cool. We are human beings. We make mistakes. Cheating does not mean that you're a narcissist. A lot of us have narc tendencies. Doesn't make us a narc. But again, I see the red flags. Not enough to call him that. But I will say this. One thing that he said was a complete turnoff. Like, I was going to come on here and just be like, you guys, let's chill out. Like, we can't just assume that just because he's giving this advice that, listen, I've done some fucked up shit, and I come on here and I advise people not to do the things that I've done. So that doesn't make me a bad person. So I'm assuming it's the same situation with Derrick, until he said he didn't have sex with the women that he cheated with.
Somebody said, did I sleep with her? No, I did not sleep with her. I never slept with her. Our relationship was sexual in nature from day one. I've been acquainted with her 9 or 10 years or something like that. And it was like through Twitter. But I did not sleep with her. Why I did not sleep with her? Honestly, I'm not even going to say I was on some type of vibe like I feel like, oh, my values are this. I want to make sure I'm respecting vows. At that point, I wasn't even thinking much about the marriage. I was on some rebellion to God type stuff. I was on some screw it all type stuff. I didn't sleep with her or anybody for that matter because I got to get deep. I'm not able to perform when I'm super stressed. I didn't even have confidence that I could do something in that capacity. That's why I hit her up instead of somebody that I had actually had sexual relations with. I hit her up because we've always been able to do that. Just keep in contact, just talk, just flirt, and keep it at that. So.
Bullshit. You did. Okay, sir. You went to Miami, celebrating your birthday on a yacht, doing all this, drinking, having a good time. She said you ate her out. And the other woman said that you're really good in bed. And actually, they both said you were good in bed. They didn't bash you. You say the reason you didn't have sex with them was because you cannot perform well under stress. When most people use sex to combat stress, it's just backwards. I don't know if you think a bunch of youngins are watching. Me personally, I've been through a lot, and I can see through the bullshit. You do give good advice, and I thank you for that, but if you're a hypocrite, just take a break from this shit. And next time you come and you're sitting in your car making videos, talk about cheating and forgiveness and how to get past cheating. Talk about things that you yourself have been through, because you yourself are portraying the actions of the fuck nigga that you constantly talk about, that you tell us to run from. Your behaviors add up to what you describe us women need to run from. I'm a little confused. So you guys, if you want to talk about this, we could talk about it on a panel. I just had to come on here because I'm watching the wife and she seems like such a wonderful person. It's so sad to see the people bashing her because of the bonnet thing, but it was the bonnet for me. She looked like a battered wife. I'm sorry. She looks like the type of wife that is a homebody. She isn't sexual, doesn't have sex appeal, and the women that you cheated on, very, very attractive sex kittens, and you have a house kitten at home. Dude, the advice that you gave, if you don't want her, let her go so somebody else could have her. If that's the case. If you're not attracted to your wife, let her find somebody else that's going to love her and appreciate her for who she is and the way she is. And you could have your sex kittens, your Instagram models. Give your advice that you give, but next time you give the advice, make sure you stop bashing the men that you're fucking putting out and exposing. You're one of them. Period. Again, I'm going to go finish watching these videos so that I could get some clips. If we do go live, let me know when you want to do it, and we could do a panel just like we did with Kevin Samuels, his brother. They're brothers, okay? Cain and Abel. Because Kevin will sit there, bash us black women, and Derrick is there to uplift us, right? It's just a circle of madness, fucking bullshit. Make your money how you do it. Just do it. It's all about money these days. And a lot of people that do talk about narcissism, I'm not going to lie, I noticed a lot of men talk about it now. Ever since the pandemic, there's nothing to do. People are trying to go viral, trying to make money. This topic of narcissism has now since become like one of the biggest topics. Everybody's a fucking narcissist. Everybody's fucking talking about. I've been talking about this shit. Now everybody's talking about it and giving advice, but you want to know what they're doing is regurgitated bullshit. They look up fucking videos on YouTube, remember what the fuck the person says, and they come back and then they act as if they're giving us advice. So that could be exactly what Kevin is doing. That could be what what's his name? Derrick is doing.
Now, if this doesn't spell out narcissist in all caps, I don't fucking know what does. Ooh.
Till it comes into alignment with biblical standard of how God told us to do things, especially when we're talking about a marital, spiritual covenant.
Yes.
You know, you cannot do this by your own understanding, your own intelligence, your own willpower, your own values. You have to have the grace of God to break free from certain things, to stay away from certain things, to not operate from your lowest self, whatever it may be. So, when I looked in the comments of this video, I don't know if old boy was trolling or not, but he said, D, I think I want to see a reaction to this video. So let's do it. And by the way, I'm going to speak in third person. A lot of you already seen this, but this is Derrick Jaxn. A lot of people think of him as a relationship expert and guru.
Oh, you a family man now? I see that baby seat in the back. Hey.
And all of that. Well, he and his wife are making this video because apparently at some point in their marriage, or maybe even beforehand in the relationship, he didn't take his own advice and he stepped out and he got involved with other women, as you heard them say. Now, upon first impression, nothing really stuck out to me about him, but more so about the wife. Like, I heard her say that she stands with her husband, she's proud to love him. I heard her say that, you know, this is some time ago, they've already processed this.
This right here, I swear to you, this tops the cake with the icing, the cherries, the strawberries, everything. This dude is a certified narcissist in all caps. And no, I'm not a professional, but I know what the fuck I see when I see. That's an arc. So you tell me, him speaking in third person about his situation while watching himself over, if that's not a red flag. It's almost as if he's making a mockery of his own situation. He's making a joke out of it because he knows that he's a joke and everybody's talking shit about him because he's a hypocrite. But dude, you're not only a hypocrite, you're a fucking narc.
Y'all, this shit is a whole big mess. That's why I'm barely online. But anyways, if you want to talk about it, we'll talk about it. I have that video that I said I was going to cut up and put up for you guys talking about sex. I'm going to do it. I was on vacation. I needed that break. I enjoyed that break. It was peaceful. It was awesome. I slept a lot though. but it was worth it. I will see you guys on the next video, and next time I go on vacation, I will record it. I'll go live so you guys could be there with me in the sun. And yeah, I'll see you on the next live. Peace.